Hey guys, and welcome to my first day of tips and tricks while playing Starfield for the first time. I think one of the first things I noticed when I was playing this game is that I was like, how do you put your weapon away? You just end up swapping to other weapons and you hold weapons out the entire time. To sheath your weapon, all you have to do is hold the reload button. On PC, this is R. On Xbox, I'm assuming it's whatever reload button is. And that's how you can put it away. On a similar topic, you might be wondering, how do you change your buttons to swap to different unique guns like this without having to go into your inventory screen and swap your guns by, changing it over here. Now this accesses your quick slots, which you press Q for. We'll open up your quick slots. You'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. You can actually select them here if you want them, or you can press the corresponding numbers to open up those specific weapons. Now the way you add weapons to here is all you got to do is open up your inventory, go to your weapons that you want to use, or even a food thing that you can eat, or grenades. Hover over the weapon, and you're going to click B to favorite, which is the button at the bottom right. So B to favorite, and then you pick which section it should go over. Let's say I want it over number 4, and we're going to replace it over there. And now when I press number 4, this gun will come up in particular. You'll notice in the game that when you run out of carry weight space, even if you're just sprinting or walking normally, you will take O2 and you will start raising your CO2 bar immediately just by moving around. And this can be super frustrating. And there's two ways to deal with being encumbered. In your inventory, you can see your mess that you have available. I'm able to carry 160 mess. Right now I have 166. Now you can either go ahead and sell things, which if you've arrived at New Atlantis, which you should know is kind of like a very early spot that you go to within the game, there is this little machine over here that you can go ahead and sell to. It's very easy to miss. All you have to do is interact with the machine, go find the things that you don't want. For example, helmets. I got a ton of extra helmets here. We can go ahead and sell this if we didn't want this. It's also a good way to get money in the game, or credits. However, if you want to keep things, you will actually need to be inside your ship. So we're going to go ahead and go inside the ship. Now, while you're standing on your ship, you just open up your inventory, and you'll see at the bottom right there is a cargo hold option. Go ahead and press that, and then you'll actually have the inventory of what's on your ship. You can see I can have up to 450 mass of items on my ship, and then you're going to click inventory over here, and you're actually going to go and select things from your inventory to move onto the ship. So left click, left click, left click, left click, just to move them like this. You do have to click the cargo hold and then inventory to swap back and forward. Otherwise, it uses your normal inventory. Make sure you do this with like suits, packs, things that are weighing you down. Like it's generally the spacesuits, the weapons, the packs, the helmets, apparel, and stuff like that. You might realize this as you play on in the game, that there are many ways to fast travel, and you can fast travel from different instances that you didn't even know were possible. For example, I'm on a random space station right now, and all I have to do is open up my mission screen, right? So I press L. There's my mission screen. Now all you got to do is find a mission that you specifically want to do. Let's say I go to activities and I want to go speak with Kelton Frush. I don't know. Any mission that you want to do that takes place on a specific planet that you are unaware of where to find, all you have to do is press R on it to set the course. You can see the bottom right button, set course, and this will take you exactly to the exact spot that you need to teleport to. And all you literally have to do is press X, just like this. Now you'll notice that I wasn't even in my spaceship to do fast travel. You can do fast travel just from the ground, right? So you literally just open up your mission screen, you select the mission you want to do, you press R, and you can literally fast travel just from being on foot. Like I'm still standing out here in the middle of nowhere. You don't even have to be on your ship to use fast travel. And speaking about fast travel, there's even local fast travel on every individual planet. This is something that I only found about like towards my 7th hour of playing the game, is that when you open up your map by pressing M, right, you have a map of the planet like this, but you can actually press G to open up a surface map, this button or this section over here, to open up a surface map, and you can actually see all the fast travel points as long as you've explored them on the map that you're on, right? So I can actually fast travel to the lodge where we do the main quests. I could go to the commercial district, or in fact, I could go to New Atlantis where my ship was. I don't have to run all the way there. I just got to click here. Do you want to fast travel? Yes, I do. And now, as you can see, I'm right by my ship, and I'm also right by the place where you sell things. So you don't have to waste time running for like 5 minutes through this whole city, which can be very confusing, which is something I did quite a ton for a couple hours today. The next tip I have for you is how to dock your ship onto other entities, like another ship or a space station or something. Now, it's kind of tricky because you kind of like fly right up to the thing, right? But the game doesn't really tell you, or it does, but you kind of forget, at least I did, is that you need to press E to select whatever's in front of you, right? So this space station in front of me, to select it, I just have to press the letter E, right? There we go. Actually, that selected the planet. Press E there on this item or this entity in front of me. And you can see here, once you're close enough, within 500 meters, the docking option will appear, right? If you press E, it swaps. That's actually selecting the planet now, which is interesting. But if you aim right at the thing that you want to dock, like this, press E, you can then hold R to dock, or press whatever, hold in that button that it says on the screen there. So just hold R, and this is going to make the cutscene for docking, and that is essentially how you dock other ships in this game. For some quests in the game, when you actually open up your scanner by pressing F, you will actually see it will lead you with arrows towards your objective, right? So where you should go. So I'm on a random planet right now. It's not the greatest planet, and you can see here it's leading me back to my ship because my quest objective is going on my ship and going to another place, and this is leading you where you should go. So in some cases, you can use your scanner to figure out which left turn or right turn you're supposed to take in the game. It doesn't always appear, but when it does, it's quite helpful. On the topic of scanners, when you're on islands, fucking islands, play too much Sea of Thieves. On the topic of scanners, when you use your scanners on maps or planets that have fauna, flora, and resources, you can actually scan them by pressing E while looking at them, but you will have to be within reasonable distance, right? For resources, if you've scanned it, it will show resources instead of just scan. And when you show it, it will actually highlight every one that's in color is the ones that we've scanned. The one that is in gray, which says IL, is the one we haven't scanned. And you can see here on the survey on the left, it says we've scanned 6 out of 7. For the fauna and flora, it's a little bit tricky. Instead of scanning a thing once, you have to scan them multiple times. So this thing over here, scan it once and the percentage goes up. But now I'm going to have to fight it. The same goes for flora right over here. So you can see this is the cold cave nettle, says 38% scanned. The moment I scan it, it goes up to 50%. It tells you a few more information points about it. And this is another, I think this is an animal that got killed. As you scan more of them, that percentage goes higher until it is a fully scanned. So you will have to search this entire kind of like planet or area until you can scan enough of them so that it can count for your survey progress. This is something that took me a while to realize that I was actually supposed to press E to scan things the whole time. I thought you just had to look at them like a certain other game. And those are all my tips for my day one playing Starfield. I hope this helps you. If you have any of your own tips from you playing the game, let us know in the comments down below, and thank you so much for watching.